రాష్ట్ర ఆర్థిక ప్రణాళికల గురించి సీఎం వివరించారని ఆర్థిక సంఘం చైర్మన్ పనగర తెలిపారు. 2047 నాటికి స్వర్ణాంధ్రప్రదేశ్గా మారేలా ప్రణాళికలు రచించారన్నారు.
That is also yet to come. So there is quite a while before we reach any kinds of decisions. So if you throw at me the questions on what the Finance Commission will do, I'm afraid you will be wasting your time because my answer will be the same which I've given you.
This
yes.
Is Dhananjay from ETV, sir.
Sorry?
This is Dhananjay from ETV.
Okay.
So would you consider this fertility rate issue?
No, we are open. At this point, we are open to considering every single issue. So we would actually, so we are maintaining a very long spreadsheet of which state is making what recommendation. And I look at that as do the other members of the commission as well, very closely. So yes, of course, we will look at that issue.
Any other state asked you about this one fertility rate issue?
So I know that Assam also raised the same issue that the Chief Minister and Andhra Pradesh state have raised. That they said, Assam Chief Minister also said that, look, so his advice, he was a bit more concrete. He said that, look, anybody whose fertility rate goes below 2.1 should be basically kept at 2.1. Somebody who is at 1.8, that should not be rewarded. Only up to 2.1 the reward should be. So that was at least one more state which made that point. In public statements, you also know that the Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu has also said that we need to encourage population growth in states where it has fallen below the fertility rate. Yeah, please.
Central government has recently done away with the slew of centrally sponsored schemes.
No, they're not done away. No.
Okay, then because if that's the case, AP stands to lose. What's your take on?
No. But there is no. It's not happening. What had happened after 14th, I described to you that 14th Finance Commission had raised the share of the states from 32 to 42%. Right, so that left the central government's budget in great difficulty. So at that time, they had scaled back some of the centrally sponsored schemes, and they had also changed the sharing formula. Sharing formula used to be broadly 75 and 25. Central government's contribution 75% to the CSS and 25% of the states. So at that time, this is like we are talking about 2015. The sharing formula was changed to 60 and 40. But right now, there is no such move. And the central government, in fact, is also centrally sponsored schemes are also an instrument for further equalization, right? Areas in which if the states are not doing enough and more needs to be done, then the central government actually uses the CSS as an instrument to fill that gap.
Now that the special category status which AP demanded is closed after, is there a chance of Finance Commission considering any relaxation or not?
So
Relating to devolution of revenue?
yeah, so two-part answer to that. This was also a big issue when I was at the vice chairman at the Niti Aayog and all. But what had happened was that, look, Planning Commission was abolished. And the special category status, so special category states and general category states, that was a classification that was used by the Planning Commission for the grants it used to give. But that is all, once the Planning Commission was closed down and replaced by the Niti Aayog, then effectively that classification itself became defunct. So nobody has any special category status today.
Any specific term of reference was still specific term of reference?
Sorry?
Any specific term of reference to 16
Specific terms of reference for the 16.
So, generally, historically, if you look at it, up to 15th Finance Commission, there had been some additional things stated, beyond the constitutional mandate, which is what I described to you. The central government always used to give some more direction. Constitution does have a line which says that in the central government can specify other things in the terms of reference in the interest of sound finances. So the central government is empowered to do that by the Constitution. But this is the first time that the central government has not given any conditions to the 16th Finance Commission. Like, for example, the use of 2011 population data instead of 1971. That was part of the terms of reference of the 15th Finance Commission. So they were bound by it because the terms of reference required it. We have been given no such restrictions of any sort. So this is for the first time, actually, it's quite historic in this sense, that they have left practically everything to the Commission itself.
Sir, after bifurcation, Andhra Pradesh faces many problems like debt burden, revenue.
So the Chief Minister talked at length about that. He said that they inherited less resources, more people, less the GSDP, more people. All that had impact on the long run finances of the state. It also had an impact on the debt that the state inherited. So yes, I think that was part of the case making for the Finance Commission to give some special consideration to Andhra Pradesh.
We'll take